Today I'm going to have a look at another game I was sent a key for to check out. This one's called Clash of the Undead. I guess let's start with the campaigning. Alright, so this is I guess it's like a battle, what do you call it, where you watch a battle. Similar to Mage and Monsters, which I loved. So let's see if I've got enough game to jump onto in that style. Okay, so we've got health, attack, magic, power. Health, attack, magic. So, I mean, we don't really know what the magic value is going to be here. And we've also got them with the stronger attack. So, I don't think I want the elves. I don't like the idea of them being weak. But I like the idea of the attack. So, let's go with the orcs. We'll find out where the value lies in the stats. Okay. Guide us through the HUD. Okay, so we use WA as QD to move, hold right mouse to rotate, use the scroll wheel to zoom in and out, free hold, shift to delete units. Okay. Okay, from here you can choose your units. After type of unit, you can deploy them behind the white line. Straightened up. Here is your current money. Here is your current slots. Here is your current user tier. Start the battle. Okay, so here's your special magic. Yep, so very Mage and Monsters vibe to this one. Here you'll find equipped magic spells purchased from magic. To use the spell, click on and choose where to cast on the battlefield, and that's it. Let's go to war. Okay. I guess I don't know what's coming yet. So this is going to cost me 6 gold. I've got 200. So how much do I actually want to spend? Why is that guy got such low health? Let's go with 5 just to see what happens. Okay, so they got full health there. So you can see I don't necessarily have to start them on the white line. I'm curious to see what happens if my guys die. Alright. Unit damage plus 2, unit health plus 2. What have I got? 300. Got bonus coins. So do I get those bonus coins because of the amount of coins I've currently got? If so, summon a trap of tornadoes, splash an acid pool, summon an ice wave. There's a few different spelling mistakes in this one that they need some correcting. Alright, so do I want to spell or do I want to try and retain my money? Because I feel like, again, similar to Mage and Monsters, if I can gain bonus money, you can see I've gained 30 there and then a reward 50. On wave 1, that's a huge percentage. This time, let's just say next. So I'm starting with no one? Okay, cool. And if I look this way, I can see what's coming. So we've got 9 enemies coming. I had 5 versus 4 last time, and they did a great job of destroying them. So let's go right against the line again. I don't want to drop under 200. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll bet on 7. 7 versus 9. I think my guys are stronger than theirs, and they knock them out nice and quick. I can also summon guys to say that I could probably use even less if I can use my summons. This coin's 48. So maybe it's just to do with the way that the performance has happened. Got enough money to unlock the next tier, so let's do that. Hit next. Now I get Spear Warriors. It's, they're going to cost us 8. Guys, we're looking at. Well, let's get 4 of them. Chuck. Oh, they take up more of my slots, do they? Okay, let's hit start battle. Then let's chuck another one in there. I can use what Fireball to try and make life a little bit more difficult for these guys too. Is there a hotkey for this guy down here? It's not 2. So the Spear Warriors still walk up to them. They're not ranged units. Bonus coin's 50. So I don't feel like the coin bonus is based on the amount of gold that I'm holding. I do notice as well I can only have 1 upgrade per level. That should really come into my factoring. I hit him like that. I can see the benefit of putting these guys further back since I can get guys to sort of spawn in front of them. But we're definitely still making real quick work of these guys. I think even my base guys are annihilating them without much effort. Get coins. Right, okay, so what this is saying is that if I don't choose to spend any money, so that first round where I chose to do nothing was a waste because I could have just said get coins to give me something because I only get the 1 option each round. So let's go unit health for 1. Go 3 of those guys. So they're costing me 8, so they're not that much more expensive. They cost me 2 spaces, so damage-wise they're only doing a little bit more. Again, I should have put them further back to let these guys sort of really spawn out in front of them. But again, it doesn't much matter because they're not ranged guys. I keep sort of acting like they're ranged, and they're not. They're just going to hit that front line too and just kill guys as equally quick. Whoa. Alright, so now we've actually got a... So it looks like they've got spear guys, and that spear guy is causing me havoc. Okay. So let's go again. What do we think? Let's go for the elves. I want to see if they start bringing in range a little bit quicker. Oh, we get to fight on a lovely field at least. So we'll go some warriors. We'll chuck just 4 in there. We'll put another guy up front. Go for a bramble. Well, it did a fair bit of damage to him. I do just for it's a my guys heroically wander into battle. $300. I reckon get coins. I think that what I did on the first round last time and not upgrading anything was fine. I think getting to that 400, getting to tier 2 guys is a worthwhile move. The thing is, they don't sort of converge. If all of these guys sort of like, they're not making the decision, I'm going to attack that guy. They're just sort of walking forward. You can see. But I can't get them to like really collapse in on each other and kill them out. That's not I'm saying a negative about the game. I'm just saying that's a negative about my strategy. Okay. Tier 2. Spearmen. So I guess similar to the logic of the other one. Go 5 spearmen in there. Again, it also doesn't seem like it's worth waiting too long on this. The cooldowns on these sort of say to me that I should be sort of getting them in there. I do want to keep getting to a level though where I can actually get some range. That's what I feel like I need. Based on how fast these guys did serious damage to me, I think what we want to do is roll for... we're aiming for our 400. Really look how many guys we've got. Probably need a little bit more than that, but depends on if we can wipe out large groups of guys. We've got 4 there that have all come back to full health. Or possibly not. Based on how fast they died, it looks like they actually were on lower health, it just wasn't showing. Okay, next tier unlock. Probably need more current slots as well for Leader Warrior. So they only cost me one slot, so the benefit to these guys is that I can have twice as many of them that got more damage, more health, they only just a little bit more expensive. Absolutely, let's get our Leader Warriors out there. I don't see any harm in trying to bring them all that we've got. You can see the amount of health that these guys have got. This is where we've got the spear guys now coming that we need to be a little bit careful of. Oh man, that got me again. Alright, so obviously my strategy to this point isn't clean because we need to really just be, like, we can't be just falling so hard to those guys. So, we'll go humans this time. See what battlefield we get for this. Let's go one guy. Because I think that, like, with the summons that I can do here, we can sort of, it's more about having money than anything else. I wonder if I can speed up the combat. Again, we do want to upgrade to the next tier. What's our health as it stands? It was like 86 or so was the level 3 guys, and they were getting wiped. So the idea of spending 2 health to improve that just seems useless. 80 coins seems more like the benefit. So this time we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to really try and keep small numbers. And a few different normal hotkeys for speeding up. Like any of them do anything. Might check the menu after this to see if that gives us an insight. This is a very quick update for the for these guys. Just possibly the argument for why it would be worth having them just getting stronger is because this I can just have a really long like sort of flow of them. But we'll go for our tier 2. No. I also just feel like that just kicked me out of the campaign. Like that wasn't, there could have been like, no, you sure you want to quit option there. All right, well let's I can't start without someone on the field. Going. Zoom out a little bit more. Oh, that is just a pause button in the middle there. That pause and then menu on the side, I don't feel like makes it so obvious that you are going to be just dropping out to the menu. $300. Do our get coins again. What did we do? With 3, we'll spread them a bit more than I have been doing. Then with some lightning, let's just watch their health here. I stayed down that time. Okay, so that's where we want to unlock tier 2. So I assume the same, it's just spearmen. They do less damage, but they cost less to place. So this is what, 12? And it's 9. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really feel like what you've got to do during the battle is just sit there and just watch that this unit square down the bottom just to make sure you're getting absolutely as many guys as you can. And they are the compelling argument for this unit damage. Go for a wide berth around, see if we can really, like, see if this does anything different, like if we divide and conquer them. Bit of overkill on our part there. 500, so let's go for another tier up there. Captain Soldier, so he goes to 22 damage, he costs 9 and he takes up 2, so we can only have 5 of these guys. So let's spread them across the field. I've only 5 of them. This is the wave that I've died on twice already. Really going to be that we've got to make sure we've got as many of these swords coming in as possible. Even then, I do feel like there might be a little bit of imbalance in the way that this is going me at the moment. Alright, let's go one more time. I'm going to go to the orcs. The tricky thing is that I would think that I would spend money, or what I should be doing is not, is sort of, instead of doing the $400 upgrade to the next tier, that you do something else, like you spend more money on leveling up their damage, but it doesn't quite work if you can't level up the damage 4 times, as opposed to updating the sort of like the guy that you're playing. And you can't do something like save your money and then suddenly smash out several tiers. Let's go with the slots first. So this time what I'm going to try and do is see if I can beat that wave by just playing light warriors. Like, my focus is just, can I get my light warriors either doing enough damage or just having enough of them that we can overwhelm them. So at least I now know I can have 20 of them on that next wave, and this is going the opposite way of what my other strategies have been of leveling up the guys that I've got. Instead, we're going to go leveling up the... Well, that's cool. I've wasted all my money, but it was a fun slide. 24 to 9. It's also a very quick attack that you can see when they sort of encounter each other. Like, they don't even really get a swing off. A waste of money with the amount that survived there. Each time I do this upgrade, you can see I'm gaining coins, even with the amount of guys that I just played out. This isn't the one that's killing me. That's the one after this. So let's go a little bit under what we had there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll confidently go with 9. Get that in there. We'll weaken a chunk of them. Because I do really want to, like, try and go this next level with like 40 guys or something ridiculous. Okay, so I've got 40 guys. I've got 400 gold. I could spend money to improve something, or I could just use this to get more coins. Or I could use... No, I don't want to use this as a point to unlock a new tier because I would spend so much of my money. So this is the question one. This is... Does it tell me how many guys are there? No, it doesn't. You can see how many are sort of there, get an idea. About, what, 20? So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Row 2, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Let's leave nothing to chance. Let's see if 40 guys can do the work that my other guys couldn't. The thing is that I'm having to, like, we'd have to spend that much money to bring in that many guys again. Do I get money back for the guys that survive? That would be a neat little bonus, or... Okay, but the thing is that we can only assume that that scale is going to get even worse. The current slots, current also spelled wrong there, is, like, it seemed like there was enough guys there. Again, I would like to do the next tier unlock. Let's just do something, say, damage, because we are just focusing on these level 1 guys. Let's get them 17. Okay, so you can see it's about the same amount of guys, but there's still plenty of spears. Them grouping together doesn't mean I can wail on them like that, at least. Fewer numbers. Beating them like we're army ants. And our money is still going up. The other thing, that we are making more money per round than what we had. Still, I'm not yet confident to unlock the next tier, like spend 400 of my gold. But I am there. Wow. Wow, that they've upped the game there, and there are a lot of spearmen in that too. So maybe I am too few now. So do we think it's got less? Those guys, go for it, fellas. All right. Now, this is going to be that I just sort of keep going between the two. These are now the strongest guys I've got on the field. You can see we are still, like, suffering badly here. I mean, there was some progress there. I did make it a little bit further. The feat menu won't acknowledge my things, but definitely early days for that one. It is a style of game I definitely enjoy. There's probably a bit of a... I mean, I don't mind the difficulty. If the difficulty is actually achievable, then I'll happily sort of play it, exploring my perimeters to work out where I can actually sort of get success there. Yeah, definitely some rough edges to be smoothed over a bit, but that's my style of game. If you do like that style of game, Mage and Monsters is another one that I'd recommend. I've made a video for that one. I played it in last Next Fest and bought it and spent about 80 hours playing it. Yeah, any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.